Hey everyone, welcome to the first week of June 2025 Railfan updates and announcements. The Down East Scenic Railroad in Hancock, Maine needs more volunteers to help preserve Maine's railroad history, and no experience is required as they will provide training to new volunteers. The Flying Yankee Association acquired an original number plate from the number 6000 from Steamtown National Historic Site in Scranton, Pennsylvania. At the Oyster Bay Railroad Museum, work continues to progress on the Long Island Railroad No. 35's cosmetic restoration. Work has continued on both the tender and the locomotive's frame. The Railroad Museum of Long Island has another fundraiser for the Long Island 39's restoration to operation. To celebrate LIRR No. 39's 96th birthday this year, there will be another 96-hour raffle where all donations of $3.90 or more from midnight Wednesday, June 25th to midnight Sunday, June 29th will be entered into a raffle for a variety of awesome prizes. Coming Labor Day weekend of 2025, Steamtown National Historic Site will have its Railfest event featuring train rides, guided tours, and more. The Wiscasset, Waterville, and Farmington Railway's Locomotive No. 10 project made recent progress with the firebox and boiler, with test fitting the boiler shell, mud ring, and steam dome. We have an update from Corey Rails as there has been ongoing work at the shop. Parts continue to be cleaned and sandblasted, created more 3D renderings of assembly drawings, and acquiring more tools and equipment to continue the restoration work. The Strasburg Railroad mechanical crews have recently installed rivets in Southern Railway 722's boiler between the first and the second boiler courses. You Heritage Unit fans will want to hear this as Norfolk Southern SD70 ACE No. 1080 was unveiled as the Delaware and Hudson Heritage Unit. A thank you goes out to the Norfolk Southern employees who painted this Heritage Unit. The Washington, D.C. chapter of the National Railway Historical Society has a fun excursion and a railfan outing this summer. On July 30th and the 31st, there will be a one-way trip on board the Dover Harbor Pullman car from Washington, D.C. to New Orleans, Louisiana. Folks can either board in either D.C., Alexandria, Virginia, or Atlanta, Georgia. Tickets include snacks, beverages, and meals on board. Coming Friday, June 27th is another railfan outing at Longbridge Park in Arlington, Virginia. This place is only a 10-minute walk from the Crystal City Metro station, and this outing is scheduled from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Thanks to a subscriber for letting me know about this steam locomotive restoration project, Steam Locomotive No. 110 at the North Carolina Railway Museum, which operates the New Hope Valley Railway. This locomotive was built by the Vulcan Iron Works in July of 1927. She has a 262 wheel arrangement and worked for the McRae Lumber and Manufacturing Company, but later would change hands a few times. And the plan is to restore her to operation, and donations are needed to make that happen. Exciting expansion is underway at the Age of Steam Roundhouse as construction has begun for a brand new East Roundhouse, which will provide more indoor space for rail equipment to be protected from the weather elements. Due to popular demand, the Ohio Rail Experience excursion trains will use a couple of Steam Railroading Institute passenger cars to add seating capacity, which makes extra tickets available for air-conditioned deluxe seating. We have a major update on the Louisville and Nashville No. 152 restoration as a new boiler barrel has been made for the locomotive. Eventually, there will be a steam dome installed on it. The Norfolk and Western Business Car 300 Preservation Society is making great progress in fundraising to save the N&W Hollins College passenger car and restore it to operation. A donor match has been launched where all donations up to $751 from now until the end of June 2025 will be matched dollar for dollar. So far, the Society has raised $24,104.06, which is about 68% of the way to reaching $35,000. We finally have another update on the Indiana Northern 040 Switcher Steam Locomotive No. 4. This past Saturday, May 31st, the process of lining No. 4's cab with wood began. The rest of the wood framing to support the walls has begun to take shape. Also, the locomotive's ash pan was sent out so a replacement could be fabricated. For those of you who don't know, the Railroading Heritage of Midwest America has a YouTube channel, and a couple of weeks ago, they uploaded a video of the front engine removal from Union Pacific Challenger No. 3985. so I highly recommend subscribing to their channel to stay up to date on what goes on in Silvis, Illinois. The Iron Horse Trail has been completed and will run parallel with the Abilene and Smoky Valley Railroad, making it the first rails with trails in the state of Kansas. So it goes to show why rails with trails are better than rails to trails. Rails with trails will continue to attract train riders but also cyclists and hikers, therefore increasing tourism in the local area. The Friends of the Cumbres and Toltec Scenic Railroad needs more volunteers, including in the paint department, with the dates listed in this post. South of Phoenix, Arizona, in the town of Chandler, the Arizona Railway Museum acquired a former Southern Pacific economy baggage car. Unfortunately, the museum is closed for the summer due to the hot weather, but will reopen on Saturday, September 6, 2025. We also have more updates from the Golden Gate Railroad Museum. Volunteers have dewinterized Southern Pacific 2472 and gave her a nice wash. The museum's passenger cars will require a significant amount of work to be ready for excursion service. Also, the museum hopes to provide more information regarding the path to excursion trains later this summer. So in the meantime, please send your donations to the Golden Gate Railroad Museum by donating to their General Fund, Steam Locomotive Fund, Passenger Car Fund, etc. Also over in California, the Railtown 1897 State Historic Park will have a celebration event on the return of Sierra Railway No. 3 on Saturday, July 12. The National Railway Historical Society has contributed $150,000 to 31 organizations thanks to the Society's Heritage Grant Program. I will include the link to the Trains Magazine's article showing the full list of the 2025 NRHS grants in the description box down below. The Railroad Equipment Restoration Association of Canada is saving 2 diesel locomotives and passenger cars from the bankrupt York-Durham Heritage Railway. However, Canadian Northern Colonist sleeper car number 4960 is not on the website to be saved. So please sign this petition that will be linked in the description below to convince the association to save the sleeper car number 4960. Another great way to help the association is by signing up to become a volunteer. You can reach out to the general manager of the RERA, Dan Barnes, via email or give him a call at the phone number shown here for any questions you folks have. The goal for the petition is to have at least 200 signatures. Thank you all so much for watching this video and showing your continued support for this channel and for rail preservation. And again, don't forget to click on the links below in the description to learn more, buy your tickets, volunteer, sign the petition, or donate. To make sure you don't miss another Railfan updates and announcements video every Saturday morning, click the subscribe button and click the receive all notifications option after clicking the bell. The playlist of the Railfan updates and announcements videos will be on the left, as well as another video on the right. And likes, comment your support down below helps this YouTube channel support more rail preservation projects. You folks know the drill. That is all for this week. This is Transcontinental Railfan, and I'll see you all next time.